So my reluctance to watch JoJo's turned it was ridiculous. I was like, oh well, JoJo fans are okay. Anime fans in general are unique people in general. Unique people. So I started JoJo's. I think when I started JoJo's, I think I started it while I was working at the Top Shop. I was like, okay, let me watch JoJo's. So I watched Stone up to Stone. I finished Stone Ocean. I finished Stone Ocean. Stone Ocean is one of the craziest, craziest parts of JoJo's. You can't tell me nothing. You use all this time. I'm like, she used a mobile strip on herself to kill herself from breaking in half, preventing her from dying, and then she sealed herself up in half, whatever. And it's like, and then he went back in time, made a part Ultimate Dimension. That was crazy. Part 5, Going to the Wind, was really crazy. Part 5 was going to win. Golden was about this mobster stuff, really cool. Like, also that was basically kind of building the platform of sending people back in time, stuff like that. I'm thinking, because what he did, the Golden Requiem, I think that's what it's called, Golden Requiem, right? And he sends this guy back in time to the point where he's like non-existent, or he starts a new alternate timeline. I'm like, okay, this is what's the next step of this arc going to be at. The next arc's going to mention alternate timelines or start a new phase of the universe, whatever, right? And I'm sitting there like, this is cool. JoJo's is cool. The first time I watched part 1 was ridiculous. It just hooked me. And then I watched part 2, and I binged I basically waited for all the parts to come out. And it was like Stone Ocean, Golden Wind. Then I waited for a while. Stone Ocean didn't come out yet. So I binged all of the JoJo's, and I just love it. And I'm going to read the manga once I get my money up, and once I get back to my job, and everything's normal with that. But it's cool because JoJo's is not it's different. It goes it's just very different. It goes beyond the the normal. Here's a villain, here's a antagonist, protagonist, headbutt, and then you build up to another. It's different. Araki does his own thing. It's not conventional. The first 3 were conventional. The fourth to the 6th one was unconventional. The 4th one was about a serial killer, and a serial killer changing his face, adapting, trying to kind of playing his Common Mouse game with Josuke and his friends. It was just crazy. I'm just sitting there like, bro, it is just so amazing just to see this guy Araki just think things. It's like it's never like it's not conventional. It's the conventional powers, conventional rubber powers, conventional. Like this girl uses her rubber power in the very unique way of like, she makes things into rubber, right? She has a stand that makes things into rubber. And like this guy's shooting a bullet. I think he's shooting a gun. Shoots a gun at her, and then she turns it into like a bullet, like the bullets into rubber or something, or either that, or she turns herself into rubber to like prepare the bullets. It's just really, really, really unique. I didn't know there was a video game to this. I found out there was a video game to this months later after I finished Stone Ocean. I was like, there's a video game to this where they evolve all the characters. Every character from Stone Ocean to part 1, all these characters can come in, wherever, right? And part 2 was just crazy. Cars, man, that guy was it's just like crazy. I don't remember much of part 2 because I watched it and I was just it wasn't part two wasn't my favorite. Part two wasn't my favorite of JoJo's. Was not my favorite. It's either part. It's between 4 and 5. Those are my part. This is my favorite. Golden Wind and Unbreakable. Diamond Unbreakable. Those two. Diamond. No. Is Diamond Unbreakable? Is that what it's called? I think it's what it's called. I think it's what it's called. But Diamond Unbreakable. Part 4 JoJo's and part 5 JoJo's is what I like. Yeah, it's a very unique story. And it's just like I don't know what else to say. Like this guy, like I think the Mobius strip I talk about for Stone Ocean, the Mobius strip, just to prevent her from like getting teared apart because she was like she basically split in half, and the Mobius strip was just straight. The Mobius strip was just basically holding her together, and then it will gently bringing her back to normal. The way she used the strings was like she made a clone of something. Like she would like everyone would have a unique way of using their stands, their abilities, their Haman. I think they used Haman in part 3, and that was cool. And the way he uses it is different. He uses an injunction to his stand. I'm sitting like, yo, like, this guy is like everybody's unique, using some type of mental capacity to use these things because it's like they're so unique within the powers are so unique within themselves. They just know that the power so well, right? It's also it's just difficult to see to think of this. Even if anybody was writing JoJo's, you could just see that it would be a struggle for them to keep everything unique and of itself, right? Like everyone has unique abilities. Like Invincible is cool. It's a cool story, but not everyone has unique abilities on and of itself, and everyone has a unique way of using their ability, right? Like there is like so many characters. Now we're on Steel Ball, which is another Stone Ocean thing. I think there's about to be 12 parts. I think there's 12 parts, but I think Mr. Haraki wants to retire. But dude, it's just like he's so. It's you have to read JoJo's. You have to see JoJo's to believe it. It's funny. It's entertaining. It has depth to it. It's also have a bloodline feud with somebody like Dio and the JoJo's bloodline. It's like they have very like tension between them, right? For a while, they don't mention it, but then it comes back in fifth I think the part 6 Stone Ocean came back in that. Golden Wind it wasn't mentioned in Unbreakable, Diamond Unbreakable. And Unbreakable wasn't mentioned because I think he wanted to focus on different things and the whole not the whole revenge plot. And also, I think he wanted to just do it like he wanted to do something else. Like he wanted to just focus on let me focus on this revenge plot for the next how many for the whole thing. But he brought it back around. I think I heard it's like there was like in the later parts there he brings it back around and he finishes it. I think he wants to do 12 parts. Araki wants to do 12 parts, but I don't think his body's gonna let him. I think we're on if he finished part 9 or he's on part 9 right now. He's probably on part 9 right now. And it's just like you see the creativity he has. Like you need every since I've been in the anime, all the mangakas, they have a unique power system. They make you unique within themselves. I think I think Kishimoto. No, I think Kishimoto. Oda asks Kishimoto, "Hey, can I borrow one of your expansion abilities? Shortage expansion ability for this one time." I'm like, "Yeah, you can borrow it," because they were friends. Kishimoto and Oda are friends. Compare on like on their fan bases are friends. Like One Piece and Kishimoto, like these fanatics. They are the fanatics of the both One Piece and Naruto. Even when I was a kid, I'm not gonna get into that, but yeah. But Jojo's Haraki, he's been doing it for a long time. Like his art is very unique. I think I read a page of his the part one, and I was reading it. I'm like, okay, it's very unique, very, you know, I won't say timely, but it's cool. Don't I mean if you're a kid and you read this, you get you're gonna see some stuff. But it's not like Game of Thrones level, but it's not like not Game of Thrones level either. This is sinning. This is like sinning. This is very dark sense of humor. Very dark sense of humor. Very dark stuff happens. Especially in part three. Star Crusaders. But yeah, I just love JoJo's. I think everyone should watch JoJo's at least once, catch up and go to Steve-O run. And it's just like just binge. Try to binge if you can. If you're younger, you can binge. I don't have time to clean my house. Run my house, I have to clean and everything. But I think Steel-O Run is like it's like it looks amazing. I can't wait to watch it when I get maybe online where it's like dubbed. Like, but I think half of these places are have it in subbed, which is like, okay, I don't speak Japanese. I'm never going to, probably not going to go to Japan in my lifetime. Um, but I just feel like we need to we just need to give praise to like God and how He just created Araki and how He just Araki is just Haraki. I don't know how I'm probably mispronouncing his name. Haraki, please excuse me. I'm American. Got the accent with me. But Haraki, the JoJo's creator, he just goes crazy with these abilities. He goes crazy with the narratives. He's just really good, bro. Like, comment, follow.